At one point, Deckard is introduced to Rachel.
Air conditioning or rewire it or something like that, because costs will get so high, it's going to be simple just to smack it on the outside. So maybe buildings will start to be designed from the inside out, you know, where all the engineering goes on the outside rather than from the inside, where it seems to be expensive.
But while the inner city decays, the suburbs have grown into sprawling industrial landscapes. Deckard's first lead takes him to the headquarters of the world's largest replicant manufacturer, the Tyrell Corporation. In Tyrell's office at the top of a 400-story pyramid, Deckard first encounters the girl. You know, the beautiful, mysterious type who will always turn up in stories like this. Newcomer Sean Young plays Rachel.
I'm Rachel.
Deckard.
It seems you feel our work is not a benefit to the public.
Replicants are like any other machine. They're either a benefit or a hazard. If they're a benefit, it's not my problem. At one point, Deckard is introduced to Rachel, whom he expects to be a human being. And at a certain point, he finds out that she's not too big a shock for him. The shock for him is that with no place else to turn, she turns to him. And suddenly he's confronted with a woman in his life.
You gave it to the police.
You've got a little boy. He shows you his butterfly collection, plus the killing jar.
I take him to the doctor.
How many questions does it usually take to spot one?
I don't get it, Tyrell.
How many questions?
20, 30 cross-referenced.
It took more than 100 for Rachel, didn't it?
She doesn't know.
She's beginning to suspect, I think.
Suspect? How can it not know what it is?
Commerce is our goal here at Tyrell. More human than human is our motto. Rachel is an experiment, nothing more.
She knows how to handle this corporation that she works in, but when she gets in a situation, which she eventually does, where she has to relate to somebody physically, sexually, emotionally, she is as close to a virgin as anyone could be, because she's never had the experiences, regardless of how much of a woman she may look like. So she is in this situation with Deckard where he tries to kiss her and she runs away, and Deckard stops her and is not exactly violent with her, but he realizes somewhere that this must come to pass, that they love one another, and she learns what emotions are because of the pain of the situation and the pain of having to feel something for the first time.
Sooner or later, it all boils down to the final struggle between the cop and his quarry. In Blade Runner, the confrontation scene between Deckard and Batty is a terrifying chase through decaying buildings and across rooftops hundreds of stories above the ground. The climax builds to a savage fight between Deckard and the super-powerful replicant.
6, 7, go to hell or go to heaven.
In 2019, man created man in his own image, a manufactured human. Hardware with software.